The committee, chaired by the member representing Kanke Kanampanchim Federal Constituency of Plateau State, Yusuf Gabdi, was constituted 2 weeks ago following a resolution of the House during plenary presided over by Speaker Abbas. Its assignment is to investigate low budgetary provisions amounting to about 1.32 billion naira were made in favor of the Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council, an agency that had not been legally established. The probe follows the arrest of Mr. Adeyemi Adeniyi, who allegedly presented himself as the Director General of the PRTVC and is accused of orchestrating the inclusion of the agency in the 2026 budget, despite its known existence. The controversy deepened after Adeniyi reportedly claimed that he paid 100 million naira through proxies to Gbajabiamila to facilitate the establishment of the agency. And still talking business news, the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has expressed its preparedness for a major national struggle for a comprehensive review of the national minimum wage. NLC President Joe Ajero hinted at this while making his remarks at the commissioning of the Comrade Godwin Abumisi Pensioners Legacy House and Multipurpose Hall in Abuja. Ajero said it is no longer acceptable to discuss the welfare of workers without also discussing the welfare of those who have completed their active years of service. He advised workers and pensioners to get prepared for the ideological and economic battles that lie ahead. Ajero noted that the cost of living has risen astronomically as food, healthcare, and transportation have become increasingly unaffordable. The NLC president pointed out that the working class has also understood that those who exploit workers are united in advancing their interests. As such, the union must remain united in defending its collective interests and ensuring that the government fulfills its obligations to both serving workers and retirees. The federal government is currently holding on to an estimated 3 billion tons of unmined iron ore deposit strategic reserves explicitly earmarked to feed the Ajaokuta Steel Rolling Complex in Kogi State once it becomes fully operational. The Director General National Steel Raw Materials Exploration Agency, Kolawole Michael, disclosed this while assessing the nation's readiness and raw material availability ahead of the steel plant's anticipated resuscitation. According to him, the decision to retain the massive reserves aligns strictly with President Bola Tinubu's directive to halt the economic bleeding caused by exporting raw, unprocessed solid minerals. President Tinubu has repeatedly condemned the exploitation of Africa's critical minerals, advocating for a united continental front to ensure African nations derive maximum jobs, technology, and economic value from their wealth. He explained that the abundance of iron ore in Itakpe cannot be mined right now because there are no off-takers like the Ajaokuta steel plant, which requires a significant portion of these raw materials to roll steel. Michael noted that the steel sector value chain was meticulously designed as an independent ecosystem. Willful vandalism, road construction, and unintended optic fiber cable cut by service providers are threatening Nigeria's march to digital economy and the $1 trillion economic ambition of President Bola Tinubu. According to data obtained from the regulator of the telecom sector, Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), no fewer than 155,397 fiber cut incidents were recorded between April and May 2026, marking the highest level of network disruption since the historic telecom sector liberalization. This dramatic surge represents a catastrophic 2,428% increase compared to the first quarter of 2026, plunging telecom operators into a constant battle to maintain baseline uptime. This is despite the federal government designating telecom equipment as critical national information infrastructure, which carries a strict presence